Hello there. We saw some pretty unsettled weather across North America over the weekend.
Weekend winter whiteouts leading to wreck after wreck.
Then the next storm gets brewing here.
Hold on to your pooch.
Here we go again.
And notice this, we have an area where we have the threat for excessive rainfall.
This is Nashville. We've got so many places that are in store for scenes like this. If you live near an area, creek, stream, or river, you'll want to pay attention for the next few days.
Here's a look at the Bermuda High. This is the culprit, and it is pumping in all this moisture. So rounds of heavy rain from the mid-Mississippi Valley through the Ohio Valley.
So that rain is going to keep tallying up day after day after day.
It has been just storm after storm after storm.
Wave after wave after wave.
This is a Thor News presentation.
Deal with it.
Anyway, the National Weather Service issued a small dog warning, wind advisory on Tuesday. This was for northern Ohio and northwest Pennsylvania.
He just slid right in, and then he spun around and went straight into that house right there.
An out-of-control school bus slammed into a home in the Bronx Tuesday night.
Well, it's a soggy scenario here across the southern United States, especially around the Tennessee Valley during the upcoming week.
We watch it Tuesday, very heavy in some spots. More rain on Wednesday. Right on into Thursday, we'll see that rain. Continuing to see the rain on Friday. Remember, the ground is already extremely saturated through here. Now we're adding more rainfall, and in fact, quite a bit of rainfall. Look at these amounts here, the yellow and the orange. We're looking at amounts of 3 to 5 inches in some areas, some places 5 to 8 inches of rainfall.
As high as 10 inches of rain, which some areas absolutely cannot afford to do that. Nashville, for example, has had over 8.3 inches of rain so far this month.
And all that Gulf moisture will be streaming up towards the Tennessee Valley. So there's going to be a flash flood risk, travel delays in these areas. We're looking at river flooding, and we'll see lowland flooding. Soils are saturated, and that rain will be heavy.
Note that many of these spots are just going to get hit over and over, and the rainfall amounts, well, look for yourself.
And also some severe weather possible. So some gusty winds developing along the Gulf. We're going to see that back through the Ozarks as well.
That storm charges northeast.
And believe it or not,
It picks up that moisture, and under the right conditions, we can get
Just a really interesting situation because there has been so much rain over the last several months that has fallen in the eastern half of the United States. So many cities that have broken records and things like that.
river flooding is a concern to the south with all this heavy rain we're going to see through this week.
And you can see we have plenty of flood watches from Birmingham to Nashville and all the way up into West Virginia here. Always remember, turn around, don't drown, because things could get really rough as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday in particular.
That'll be a situation.
Slippery travel returns to New York State during the day on Wednesday. So we are going to see a burst of wintry precipitation here.
And there's going to be several inches of snow, then sleet, and then freezing rain. It's going to be a big mess.
It's been pretty unsettled in recent days and weeks.
Well, that's something we have to bear in mind.
Here's the big picture. Things are going to be icy and not too good.
We'll soon be treated to the biggest supermoon of the year. On February 19th, the full moon will appear up to 30% brighter and 14% bigger than normal.
So there you go.
Hold on to your pooch.
Here we go again.
The lightning is lit, and I wish I was too. Ladies and gentlemen, at the present moment, this mixed precipitation storm is a crocodile with a scorpion tail, or as Kurt McCormick calls it, a scorpodile. That can't be good. This is my full-time job, and you don't pay me through your contributions and donations to sugarcoat it for you. And this has maximum potential to be catastrophic for parts of the Southeast. We are leaving volcano winter and entering a very floody spring, which will be followed by an early and very dangerous hurricane season. And if you will notice, over the next 16 days, it is going to be raining over some parts of the Southeast the majority of the time. This definitely has potential to be extremely damaging, extremely dangerous, and possibly catastrophic. Please take this as seriously as possible. And I would like to take this moment out to remind you of the scientific and engineering advice I gave the President and every American in the United States back in 2017, before we'd been hit by our 6 hurricanes and 2 hurricane seasons. I was trying to explain how you can't build a wall with 500% rainfall rates. But they did. That's where I'm at.
So from one perspective, you could have the world really taking off with China's One Belt, One Road, infrastructure spending in the U.S. This could be like the moment to shine. And then on the other hand, you have a very doomsday outlook.
And a lot depends on strong American leadership.
Politics is a distraction, and the next election isn't for 20 months. So get your head out of your ass and join me. Rally the realms on Team Earth. All right, so everybody stay cool. I love you.
No news is coming at me, and he's gonna science that shit. If it's happening in a galaxy, then Thor is all over it. Hurricane, solar flares, Planet X. How humanity's gonna destroy itself at each other's necks. Yeah, I don't know if you know this. No, I don't know if you know this.
I don't know if you know this. Thor News is for winners, and that's why you're here. So stick around. Welcome to Asteroid Fight Club. I'm your host. Woo! Woohoo! Woo!